Hello, all my lovely nerds and nerdettes of the interwebs. My name is Brian, and this is God Save the Nerds, your source for all things nerd news. So, before I begin the show today, everybody, I want to give a quick thank you to everyone who's supporting my channel. You guys are absolutely fantastic, and I can't get enough of ya. And if you guys like what you see on today's show, be sure to go ahead and hit the like button here to let me know what you like and what you don't, so that I can further improve my content here that I'm providing you guys in the community. So again, thank you so much, everybody, and let's move on over to our first story of the day, which is going to be brought to us by our friends over at the Great Wall Movie. Now, there's been a lot of controversy circulating this bad boy, and frankly, Twitter has been blowing up here the last week, just flaming the crap out of this movie. You know, a lot of people are finding themselves being offended at the fact that Matt Damon, who is scheduled to play the lead here, is a white actor playing a supposedly Asian role. Now, this is absolutely freaking phenomenal. Like, I can't get enough of this controversy here. And frankly, it's really interesting to look at here. Now, one of the major proponents of this idea is an actress by the name of Constance Wu, and she plays a role on the show by the name of Fresh Off the Boat. And she is an Asian actor, of course, playing an Asian role. Now, the problem here that Constance is saying is she's basically equating Hollywood casting a white actor in an Asian role to be racist towards the Asian community. And frankly, she makes a good point. You know, if you're going to be casting a white person in an Asian film, he's going to be super out of place, or she for that matter. So it's really odd that you're going to be taking a play from the Last Samurai playbook here, and casting Matt Damon, of all people, in a film set in feudal China, where they're building the Great Wall of China. So it's just absolutely ridiculous, and you're just going to be like, oh yeah, that's Matt Damon. You're like, what the hell is he doing in China? Like, so yeah, there's a bit of a problem there, a little bit of a disconnect. So, I agree with her in certain aspects. It is kind of odd to see that sort of a thing. Now, essentially what Constance is wanting here is she's, of course, wanting more Asians to be put in Asian-type roles. So, more Chinese people in a movie about the Great Wall of China. Go figure. So, yeah, there's that. Now, this is not the only time Constance has spoken up about her viewpoint. She's used many different interview opportunities in addition to Twitter itself again to go ahead and make sure that her voice is heard regarding this notion. And frankly, I gotta give her some props here. It does seem to be a bit of an issue, at least with this movie, and some movies that have debuted in the past, The Last Samurai coming to mind here with Tom Cruise, of course. So, yeah, I really hope that this thing changes within the Hollywood mentality. And frankly, it would be interesting to see a little bit more Asian flair in Asian movies. So, yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think about this whole thing. Do you think that casting a white actor in an Asian film, or at least an Asian-themed film, is racist towards Asians? I want to know what you guys think, so post it in the comment section below. Now, with that said, let's move on over to our second story, which is a bit of more of a, on a lighter note here. It's going to be brought to us by our friends over at Nintendo and Gamescom. Now, for those of you who don't know what Gamescom is, it's essentially a video gaming tournament type convention that is going to be playing host to Nintendo's latest installment to the Zelda series, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Now, this is a wonderful story and fantastic news here. And essentially, the way Nintendo's wanting to play it this year is they are going to be allowing 50 tournament goers to play their game to kind of get a feel for how it is and how it plays. And that is fantastic. I know personally, I'd kill to be in this role. Like, I can't get enough of Zelda. I've been a Zelda fan for ages, and oh my god, I mean, this game, guys, looks absolutely phenomenal, at least from a gameplay standpoint and from a visual standpoint, so I'm really interested to see what they do. Now, the stipulations for becoming one of the Select 50 here is that you need to live in Germany, Switzerland, or Austria, so they're limiting this to European goers, and you have to draw either a Zelda-related picture take a picture of your Zelda merch collection, or take a pic in a Zelda-themed cosplay. So, many different ways to enter here. Now, on top of that, at Gamescom, they are going to be offering some video game tournaments that people can go ahead and participate in. Like, for example, they have a Splatoon tournament that they're going to be hosting. Now, the winners from these tournaments are also going to be added to that 50-person pot. So that is a great opportunity for Nintendo and this convention here to make a killing. So yeah, it's a great idea that Nintendo's wanting to do this, and I really hope that the people who get to play this game are, going to be enjoying themselves. I definitely want to live vicariously through them at this point. And yeah, I just can't get enough. So yeah, if I see any more additional updates regarding Zelda here, you guys are going to be the first to know, and that is a promise. So yeah, let's get on over to our next story, guys, which is going to be brought to us by our friends over at Hasbro and Transformers. Now, the newest addition to the Transformers franchise is, of course, Transformers: The Last Knight. And it is a great-looking movie, at least from the production value here in the advertisements that I've seen. And it is going to be directed by none other than Mr. Explosion himself, Michael Bay. Now, a new banner was released for this film by Paramount Pictures, who is the production company responsible for bringing this thing to light. And it really is an awesome-looking piece of production art here. It is a featurette here that features Optimus Prime, very much looking like a knight in shining armor, and he's carrying around this badass-looking greatsword here in his hands. And, off in the distance, you see, like, some floating objects in the back, kind of looking like space stations in a way, And then you have fucking robot dragons over here to the right, just fucking staring Optimus down like, you want to go, bro? Let's see what you got here, putty. Like, I was like, wow, that's incredible. Just looking at Optimus Prime taking down a fucking robot dragon. That's fucking cool. Like, who wouldn't want to see that, So, yeah, I'm interested to see what exactly they do with this movie here and what direction Michael Bay takes this thing in, and if we get to see Optimus Prime slicing the fuck out of a robot dragon. I'm all about that shit. So, yes, this is a great opportunity for us moviegoers, and you know for damn well that I'm going to be getting my tickets to Transformers: The Last Knight. So yeah, I definitely encourage you guys to do the same, and let me know what you think about robot dragons versus Transformers here in the comments. I'm interested to see what you guys think here. So yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, let's move on over to our last story, guys, which is going to be brought to us by our friends over at Hearthstone and Blizzard Entertainment. Now, with that said, Hearthstone is getting a new single-player campaign added to its already extensive lineup of campaigns here thus far. Now, the name of this campaign is, of course, going to be called One Night in Karazhan, and it basically pits you as the character now attending a bit of a bash here held at Karazhan, so the famous WoW raid, and it's put on by Medivh, and we get to get a lot of examples of the crazy hijinks going on with his party. Now, to kind of give you guys a bit of an information here regarding the expansion itself, 45 new cards are going to be able to be unlocked and played with come the conclusion of this little expansion here that WoW's putting in. Or sorry, rather that Blizzard's putting in. So yeah, single-player missions are what you're going to need to accomplish to go ahead and unlock these said cards. So we have your class challenges and, of course, your story scenarios here that we're going to be playing through. And the expansion in total cost about $14.99. Now, if you're looking to buy things wing by wing like Hearthstone has offered in the past, you're going to be looking at about $6 to $7 a pop. So it's definitely going to behoove you to buy this thing outright because you're just going to be saving a lot of money. Because God knows how many wings are going to be put into this thing. No one really knows. Now, the expansion is set to launch later this month on the 11th, and I'm really interested to see what just is going to happen with this thing. I have been a Hearthstone player for basically since the launch of the game, and it really very much reminds me of Magic the Gathering meets Yu-Gi-Oh! And, with Magic the Gathering have a bit more having a bit more of a heavier influence there. So, I'm definitely interested to see what Hearthstone's going to be up to here and what those guys at Blizzard are going to be showing us here with the cards that they're going to be presenting. And yeah, I can't get enough of this game, and I really encourage you guys to check it out. Now, with that said, that is the end of the show, guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed tuning in here. And again, if you liked what you saw in the show today, be sure to go ahead and hit me a like on the like button and give me those comments that I oh so crave. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. My name is Brian. This has been God Save the Nerds, and I'm signing out. Until next week.